All right. Welcome to another episode of the Journeyman podcast with your main man, Journeyman Reese. And damn, boy, that Amber Alert is going crazy. My bad, everybody. I'm finna put my shit on silent. Man. Got me fucked up, boy. All right. I apologize for that dead air. But shit, man. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment section below. I often forget to ask people that and shit. Cause I just be so ready to flow and shit like that. But yeah, let me know how you doing, how you feeling. If you're a first time listener, last time listener, I appreciate you regardless. If you've been rocking with me since the jump, I appreciate you because the reality of it is that this shit is very therapeutic for me and I just enjoy it. I just have a love for it. And yeah, which brings me to a special episode, perseverance and building a support system. Okay. So, what is perseverance, right? According to Oxford or Webster, whichever one, perseverance is steady perseverance in a course of action, a purpose, a state, etc., especially in spite of difficulties, obstacles, or discouragement. And so, right, I think a lot of times, especially in times now, whether you live in Texas or you just in the U.S. in general, I think we're all just persevering through all the adversity and hard times that are coming our way. But when does this become unhealthy? Let's take a look at it. Now this is just coming from my case of unhealthy perseverance and things that I've often experienced in this very state. Okay. Mental wear and tear, mental stress. You know, just it's like you're almost dead to the world, right? Lack of sleep. You're not sleeping right. You're twisting, you're turning. You know, you just really discombobulated most of the time. High anxiety levels, or AKA uncertainty. You know, it's just like, it's not that you can't put your best foot forward, but it's like you don't know if you should put that foot or not, or maybe the other one, you know? Loss of appetite or ignoring your appetite. A lot of the times, man, I think perseverance, or let me say this, my actions display perseverance as just being on go. So sometimes, man, I'll wake up early enough to make myself some breakfast, but I don't do it. And it's the most foolish thing a person can do. Like, right, they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day because that's the first thing you eat all day. But yet I skip it. I don't even give myself a cup of coffee or nothing. No energy drink or nothing. I'm just raw dogging it, you know? And it's honestly just really a hellacious experience. But yet it's a common practice by a lot of people that I know, and probably some of y'all practice it very well. All right. Overthinking. Yo, I'm guilty of this so much. Even when I'm not really in a state of adversity, right? I just overthink so much shit. Like, literally. I overthink so much shit. And, you know, everywhere you look, they say don't overthink. But you got to train yourself not to overthink. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's some of the hardest shit in the world. Because I'm a planner. So I think about every single variable that could happen within an event. I'm not saying I'm the perfect planner. I don't plan for perfection or to perfection. I just plan for the less amount of error as possible. And even with that, that shit is so stressful. So for all my overthinkers out there, please give yourself a break. But we're going to talk about that later in the lesson. Irritable. And then the last one, refusal of help. I'll be honest with you. I'm the type of person that I will die on the hill before I ask for help. Because I'll be honest, I have a maladaptive way. I wouldn't even say maladaptive. Let me say this. I conceptualize things as this. And this is going to sound quote unquote toxic. I hate that word, but it's not the best, right? But I'm just telling y'all me. All right? So this is the first part of the lesson. I'm just explaining me. The reality of it is, as a man, I don't think people don't care. Like, people care, right? Straight up. Like, people care about you. But I don't think people care as much, because at the end of the day, they want you to figure that shit out. Straight up. Like, I feel though as times there's not really so much a safe spot for men. Well, let me say this. There is, and a lot of men don't take it because of how we are brought up in society. But for the ones that know, I believe that safe space has very fine lines. And let me tell you like this, like just very set lines. Let me say that. Okay, dig this. You with your girl, right? Okay. So you going through it down bad, you know, things of that nature. All right. Yeah, she care about you. Yeah, she checking up on you. But really, 9 times out of 10, as a man, you really just got to keep that shit going. And what I mean by that is that I don't have really the luxury as a man, especially a black man, to be on my pockets and just down on my luck all damn week, all damn day. I just don't. And you can say that's the same for everybody, but it's just like, let me say it like this. Yes, she is my woman. Yes, she's attending to me, hypothetically speaking. But the reality of it is, you don't want to hear that shit. You do to an extent because you care about me, but it's like, would you really give me the time and the allowance to truly feel that shit? Because remember, there's no timetable on certain feelings. There really isn't. I don't think there's timetable on any feeling. But do you really want to give me that time to feel that shit? Because, right, everybody's healing is different. Mine could be talking. I talk about that shit all the time. Do you want to hear that shit all the time? No. Because, hell, when you tell me about your homegirls talking about their problems, you might get to a point where you be like, yeah, babe, she just talking about the same shit. So, and that's supposed to be your road dog. So if you telling me your road dog is annoying you with her problems, where do I stand? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, not to even be funny, when you started messing with me, you messed with me because you wanted a man. And I'm not talking about a macho man, but a man that just, you know, there's an unspoken expectation of men to be firm, to be solid. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not your dictator, but you also want a leader. You know what I mean? You want a nigga that can stand against the tide, turn the tables, shit, sometimes make something out of nothing. And to be honest with you, society really has taught niggas like that to not fully bear themselves. So that's also another thing working against me. I just feel like, what stops me from just asking for help is because I don't think the energy will really be within that help. And that's very arrogant to say. But it just comes down to it. It's like, can't nobody really walk a mile in your shoes, right? And so at the end of the day, you got to make certain decisions, and that's really up to you and God. You know what I mean? God especially, And that, honestly, that could be a crazy way of me thinking about it, but, that's what, I've noticed. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten a lot more love, a lot more respect for being solid. When your emotions are expressed, sometimes, man, they look at you different. They don't give you the same energy, the same respect, the same regard. But right? I'm taught to be a solid nigga. Instead of getting mad, I just take note. And you keep it pushing. So, right, those are signs of unhealthy perseverance. How do we combat this? Nigga, take a break. Okay? Straight up, take a break. Sometimes the best thing we can do is nothing. Stay in your lane, stay stagnant in your lane, and let things fall into place. A lot of the times, perseverance, we think that that's like a call to action, but the reality is sometimes it might be a call to stay still. Stay out the way. Hell, be humble and just really enjoy what you have now. Because sometimes God calls us to be still to allow us to let the blessings fall in place. And a lot of the times, man, we don't recognize that. But hey, take a break at the bare minimum. Take a fucking break, please. Reorganize and re-strategize. So, okay, perseverance, man, sometimes takes us in a direction that for a problem that, while solvable, we're going about it in the wrong direction. Okay? We trying to take highway A, but highway B is a straight shot. We're just familiar with highway A. We take that to work every morning. But there's a collision. Collision happened on highway A. And even though highway A, yeah, it'll get you to your destination, but you'll be late. Your boss has already had it up to here with you. You got so many damn things working against you taking the usual route just because you refuse to take the new route because it's unfamiliar. Reorganize, re-strategize, rethink your plan. Right? Don't second guess the destination. Just reroute yourself. You know what I mean? And the third point, ask for help. Now, I was talking shit about myself, but listen, I have definitely grown as an individual in these past years. I ask for help now. Don't just think I'm out here just like, oh, no, I don't need any help. I don't need your help. Nah, nigga, I'm definitely asking for help, fam. This is not just I'm not no one-man army. I'm not Rambo. All right? If anything, I'm going to handle the situation like a Bron, a Jordan, a Steph Curry. I need all my people around me to get to my destination, and I'm proud of it. Because when I win, we all win. But I definitely need everybody to win. Man, I'm not a one-man army, I'll tell you that. I'm nothing without my support system. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Shout out to the homies that's been speaking life into me. Shout out to the homies that's been supporting me. Family, friends, loved ones, and enemies that just have been keeping me up. Because the reality of this is, man, this has been a tough week for your boy. I promise you. I promise you. Adversity has been having a field day with my black ass. But nevertheless, we going to keep striving. Because that's all we can do. So look, asking for help ties into your support system. Now, this is something I've been wanting to touch on because, listen, everybody thinks they have a solid support system. But I feel like you really have to assess your system every once in a while and really see who's in your corner, because not everybody's on the same page as you, right? So look, check this out. Just a list of questions, basic ass questions that you can ask yourself regarding anybody in your group. Ah, damn, my backpack slide. Anyway, question number 1, are you heard? When you speak, you know what I'm saying? Do they listen? That was the second question. Do they listen? Those questions go hand in hand. Are you heard? Do they listen? Okay. Are you validated? Right? Like, do they take you seriously? Are they really concerned when you bring up something maybe treacherous that's going on with you? You know what I mean? Do you feel supported by them? Okay, right? It's kind of like the whole thing of a nigga will hear you explain what your mixtape is about, take your mixtape, take it, put it in a car, put it in a CD player, but then hook up their aux. They just did that shit to save face. But are you really supported by them? Right? You know, damn, can you get that one retweet? Can you get that one share? Now, granted, I'm not saying that's what it's about, and you shouldn't really be pressing niggas for that. You know what I'm saying? But anything, any light that you step into, are you supported? Straight up. Now, hold on. I'm gonna rewind it back. Are they a yes man or a yes woman? Now, you can be supported and all that stuff, but keep in mind, you don't want a yes person around you. Because there's some ideas that will come out of yourself, your mouth, that nigga don't need any energy to be put within them. Straight up. Straight up. It's foolish. It's ignorant. And it's just damn near like atrocious, dog. You don't need none of that. You hear me? None of that. Sometimes, fam, you need that one nigga that's gonna tell you no. Or hell no, that was stupid. Right? And a lot of people be like, man, nah, like that, I don't want no hater around me. Let me say it like this. If that's the case, I want a little hating around me. Because he might save me from some stupid shit. Now, you don't want a true hating ass nigga because, like, you don't want somebody telling you, like, oh, what you can and can't do. Or they doubting your ability every step of the way. That's a true hater. Or, right, they don't want to see anybody doing better than them. You don't want to be around a person like that. That's an ugly existence. You know what I'm saying? If anything, show love to them and pray for them, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they figure it out. Okay. Do they have your best interest at heart? That kind of goes back with, are they a yes man or woman? So, like, they correlate in the sense of anything they suggest to you, anything they put you on, any position that they put you in, any light that they shine upon you will bring one, the best out of you, and two, it'll elevate you. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you're an actor, right? Or actress. And the homie was like, hey, they auditioning for there's an audition going on for this role in this movie. Yo, it pays well. Honestly, fam, I know that role is you. I could see you in that movie. Ain't nobody better than you. Yo, please just go out there and do it. Right? This man put you on a lucrative, or woman put you in a position to come upon something very lucrative for you, with no strings attached. They just know that you would kill it. So they had to put you on. That's love. That's love. All right? Don't sleep on love, y'all. Love comes in so many different forms, shapes, and functions. Like, when somebody's embracing you, yo, take that in. Hell, show some love back. All right? A relationship is a two-way street, man. Straight up, it's a two-way street. All right? And then the last question, is the relationship based in mutualism, which is where both parties benefit, mutually benefit. So when I say that, are they pouring into you just as much as you're pouring into them? Because, right, you don't want no one-sided relationship. Straight up. All right. I have a saying, man, I heard a saying that people do what you allow them to. Okay? And to an extent, I believe that, because the reality of it is this. I think, man, when it's all said and done, people will show you their true colors to you over time. And when that happens, that defining moment, right, you either let it rise or you check it right then and there. And if you decide to check it, if automatic correction does not happen, yo, that person is not for you. Okay? And vice versa. If you don't automatically correct yourself, that, you know, there might be a part of you that really doesn't fuck with that person. Either y'all gonna talk about it, man, or you just, I would say, remove yourself from that person's life. Because what you hating for? Okay? So look, man, to conclude that lesson, right, and then I'm going to touch on some music, and then we're going to get up out of here. Shout out to my man Luther. Once again, my boy came in here and helped me record this show. It's about 9:49 p.m. on a Thursday. This motherfucker dropping tomorrow. Once again, I'm so excited to roll out another episode. Man, we're 7 episodes deep, y'all. And while that might not be much to the others, it's just about the body of work. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, nobody can take this away from me. I did this. You know what I mean? I put the time in, the work in, and it's going to pay off. May not pay off today, may not pay off tomorrow, but sooner or later, man, it'll come back in full circle. I honestly believe that. Straight up. And it needs to, because, man, this grad school shit is not working out. Hey, for real. So, conclusion. Hey, grind smarter, not harder. Just because you have the ability to persevere through a tough situation doesn't mean you should do it stupidly. All right? Ask for help. You know what I mean? Really know yourself and really engage how you're feeling. Pay attention to your body, your emotions, and your mind and your spirit. Because, man, if you keep grinding stupidly, bro, all it is wear and tear, right? I mean, like, hell, even about, like, in the gym, you can only work out so long in the gym. At one point, does it just become BS, right? You're not even building nothing anymore. So that's a fact, man. Y'all Google that. And then take time to build the right support system for you. Hey, man, sometimes you got to look at your soldiers, man, and you got to assess the ranks. Assess the ranks. There we go. Damn, that would have came out smooth. I would have hit it the first time, but you know what I mean. You got to really look at, man, who's around you, who's for you. You know what I'm saying? Who's really in your corner. And then you also got to check yourself, right, okay? Because the core of the support, like the support system is only as good as the core, which that's being you, right? You are the core of your support system for the simple fact is while they support you and they pour love into you, you have to be able to water the plants just as well. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up. Everybody got to eat. Everybody got to eat because, man, nobody's rise to the top. Nobody did that alone. All right? They had somebody with them. You may not hear their name. And if you don't hear their name, guaranteed they got paid in full. They ain't even want the limelight. They just wanted to be taken care of. They probably didn't even ask for that. It just came automatically. And that's love. All right, moving on. Music spotlight. Hey, man, I told y'all in the last episode, man, my little homeboy was going crazy on his mixtape. He finally dropped it last Saturday, man. I gave it a listen. Grady Nell, Checkmate, Volume 1. Yo, hard project. Hard project. Honestly, man, I say, man, I'm confident to say there's 3 to 4 bangers off there automatically that can get radio play. And this really Lil Bro's first tape, man. Shout out to Lil Grady, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. You know what I'm saying? We believe in you. You know, keep taking it seriously. Keep, you know what I'm saying? Keep grinding. Cause, man, shit, you gonna be successful. That's all I can say on that. Yo, Joey Fats, I want to say last Friday dropped G-Way 2. So I've been listening to that a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Like, in another life, I feel like I was from California. Straight up. Like, I don't know, man. The music, the vibe, and everything like that is just crazy. Hold on. Somebody calling me. Hold on. I will call back in a moment. All right. And then the last project, man, I want to talk about is by Currency Collection Agency. Obviously, man, if y'all know me, I'm a big Larry June fan. So obviously, my favorite track off that joint was with him and Larry June. But yeah. But I'm not gonna play Currency, bro. Currency is like one of my favorite artists. I've been listening to him since high school, and you know I love his shit just as much. You know what I mean? So Currency is one of them artists I don't even care if his last project was gold or it was ass or not. Anything he dropped, I'm gonna give it a listen straight up. And it's only a few artists that get that pass. Like Drake get that pass by me. Future get that pass by me. T.I. Let's see, bro. I got a whole bunch of people in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of Chicago artists get that pass from me. Well, let me stop that. Let me stop that line. Hold on. G Herbo and Dirk for sure. There's a lot more people I listen to. Dom Kennedy get that pass from me. Only the real know who that is. Shit. A lot of R&B niggas get that pass from me though. Too. I just love music. I can't really lie to y'all, man. So, yeah. Man, one of these days, one of these episodes, I really have to, like, compile a list of, like, people I really listen to. And maybe that'll give y'all some recommendations. I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all can listen to some new shit. You gonna see a lot of mainstream niggas on there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that shit goes hard. Like, you know? Like, but that's another conversation because, man, a lot of y'all, bro, I would say this, miss out on good music because you want to be on the side of, oh, I only listen to underground. I only listen to real music. Bro, everybody was underground at one time. Shut the fuck up. Like, I can't stand people that do that. Bro, if it's good, it's good. Now, granted, I will say there are certain principles that apply, and there are certain people I won't listen to. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like that, bro, hip-hop is an art form. This is an unpopular opinion. I'm just going to say hip-hop is an art form. And everybody that's hot, that's whack is needed. They were needed. If somebody did not fail, another person could not be successful. Straight up. And in hip-hop, we're so quick to bash each other when in reality, man, like, we don't even really know where this nigga's artistry come from. You know what I'm saying? It could be a nigga that's similar to you, but he just describing his surroundings in a whole different way, and you don't like it. If you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it, respectfully. But, like, that hating shit, bro, that's weird. But on that note, I'm just going to conclude. This has been Journeyman Reese with the Journeyman Podcast, man. Y'all be safe. God bless y'all, man, and be easy. Peace.